Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we need to talk. Things have been different, things have been weird, things have been going very poorly for me. You may have noticed that my uploads you probably haven't noticed, I doubt many people pay attention, but my uploads haven't been consistent. They haven't been nearly as fast as I would like. Things have been not coming out in the order that I would like. Things have just been really messed up. So what the heck is going on? So first off, I live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, literally in the middle of nowhere. The town that I live in, many people would consider a middle of nowhere town. And then I live like 15 minutes outside of the town in the middle of nowhere. That's where I live. That's me. Now, internet is not good. It's not good here. It's not good. It's bad. It's bad internet. There's no internet. So you may see, or you may have seen ads for like satellite internet where they're like, even you living out in the middle of nowhere, even you can have unlimited internet. It's kind of bullshit, sort of. So the way unlimited internet with satellite internet works is, if you look at their sites, and you can look this up yourself, in the United States we have HughesNet and Viasat, right? That's the other one. They sell their plans, their data plans. They have 20 gigabytes and 50 gigabytes, and I think Viasat goes up to 100 gigabytes, but that doesn't make sense. Well, see, what happens is when you buy like a 50 gigabyte plan, for example, you get unrestricted, unlimited access to that, your speed, whatever speed you pay for, you have unrestricted access to it for 50 gigabytes, and then your internet gets severely throttled after you hit the limit. Yeah, so it's bullcrap. Now, technically, you have unlimited access with that completely unusable throttled internet, but technically it's unlimited. So not a lie, not false advertising, just kind of scummy and bullshit, right? So anyway, I got locked into a pretty amazing plan with AT&T. So I signed up for this unlimited hotspot plan, right? Basically, if you're not familiar, because most people probably don't need to know, your phone has the ability to hotspot, and basically what it does is it turns your phone into a router. It takes your cell phone's internet signal and then just sends it out as a signal to everything in the vicinity, and anyone can connect to it with the password, of course, to just to have like Wi-Fi internet. So as someone who lives out in the middle of nowhere where there are no lines, there are no internet lines where I live, that's a perfectly viable option. I put my phone, I have to put it in the window for the best signal. I turn hotspot on, and then I have a Wi-Fi signal in my house, and that's basically the best internet that I have. And recently I had to talk with an AT&T representative who informed me that I was overpaying because my plan was old, and I haven't like updated it in a while. So fair enough. I mean, internet does get faster with time. Some people are still paying for dial-up. I saw an article that like 3% of people still have dial-up. Like, why do you still have dial-up? There's no reason for that. You're massively overpaying for that. There's no way that dial-up is remotely worth paying for. But anyway, so it's like, yeah, your plan is outdated. Literally, you can pay the same price for like slightly higher. And it was like an amazing thing. The reason I didn't doubt it is because it was like a few dollars cheaper, and it was like 5% faster, like it was nothing. I was like, all right, if this was like some over the moon, like, hey, you could cut your price in half and double your speed, I would have been more skeptical. But it was so minimal, like it was such a tiny minor thing. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, give me the like 5% increase in speed for like $3 less, whatever. I don't even remember what it was, but it was slightly less. And also, I get an extra line, which I don't really need, you wouldn't think, but actually it was kind of useful because uploading, especially on Wi-Fi, on hotspot, when you upload, it just kills your internet. You can't use any other device while you're uploading, and it usually takes me like an hour or two to upload the big files anyway, like Magic Arena videos or gameplay videos on the gameplay channel. It could be like 4 to 5 gigabytes sometimes. So being able to just have a separate line to upload on, sure, I'll take it. Turns out there were problems. So first off, the phone and the extra line weren't free. They said it was free. The exact wording was, hey, it's an extra phone, a free line, and it doesn't cost anything. Well, it did cost something. It cost $40 extra per month, and that just somehow didn't apply when they said it was free. When they told me, hey, yeah, it's a free line, a free phone, and it's slightly less. Well, it turns out it was a free phone, but it wasn't a free line. It was $40 extra. So I don't know how that's even legal. I don't know how you could say, yeah, it's a free line. It costs $40, but it's free. That okay? What? That doesn't make sense. But something even worse happened. I could cancel that. That's easy. The problem is when I hit my data limit, which is 30 gigabytes now. My internet slows to 128 kilobits per second. Now, if you don't know how much that is, first off, a kilobit and a kilobyte are different. 128 kilobits per second is about like 15 kilobytes per second. It's basically nothing. For context, dial-up internet was 56K. It was 56 kilobits per second. I'm getting 128. So I'm getting slightly double than dial-up speeds. Now that's not right. I obviously can't upload with that. 30 gigabytes is nothing. I upload easily 60 to 70 gigabytes per month, right? I can't, that's not functional. It's not 30 gigabytes doesn't work for me. As someone who makes YouTube videos, doesn't work. So I contacted them, was like, hey, this is messed up. My internet's not working. This is not what I'm signed up for. Well, where's my unlimited hotspot? I kind of need it. And the service representatives were like, I talked to 3 of them, by the way. 3 of them were like, we don't offer unlimited hotspot. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. This doesn't exist. That was my experience with 3 representatives who I talked to for like half an hour straight. They were like, we have no clue what you're talking about. This doesn't exist. And I had to like explain to them. They can see my data. They can see how much data I was using. I was using like 150 to 200 plus gigabytes a month between uploading like easily 60 to 80 gigabytes a month, from downloading, from watching videos, from watching Twitch streams. I let Twitch streams run while I'm doing other things, and I had to point out to them. They could go and see how much data I was using per month. I was like, how much data did I use last month? And they were like, oh, you used 170 gigabytes. And I was like, okay, well, how did I use 170 gigabytes if I have a 30 gigabyte limit and a dial-up speed post 30 gigabyte limit? Even if my internet ran at full speed 24/7 an entire month, it wouldn't even be physically possible to use that much data. And I spoke to 3 people who could not figure that out. They were just like, yeah, that's weird. How are you using that much data? That's not possible. I don't know what's going on. 3 people were just like dumbfounded. And then finally, the 4th person actually looked, and they were like, oh, you were grandfathered into this like crazy plan. You guys don't understand. This plan that I had, it was like this godlike, crazy plan. Scientists should write. It should be studied. It should be displayed in museums, guys. It was crazy. So my plan was, I had 30 gigabytes of unrestricted access, like with most satellite internets. And then afterwards, my plan would be slowed, but only based on the network traffic. So generally, it was basically unrestricted. I, like maybe 2 or 3 days a week, it would be slightly slow. Like I'd go to watch a live stream and it wouldn't, like I'd have to watch it at 160p. And it's like, oh, that's not usable. Sometimes I'd go to upload and it would take like 4 or 5 hours, and I'd complain about it on Twitter. I'd be like, I'm sorry guys, the video's gonna be late. I can't upload because it's slow. That would happen like a couple times a month, but generally unrestricted access to the internet, everything worked fine. Could watch YouTube videos whenever, could upload whatever. Everything was fine. Everything worked fine. And apparently this was like unheard of, mythical, crazy, never before seen. No one's ever, I mean, technically AT&T had the ability to provide that because I was getting it, but apparently it was like, I was like a 1 in a million. How could anyone do this? How could anyone get it? I can't believe I was getting this crazy. And it was, by the way, massively overpriced, but still like for satellite, for mobile tethering hotspot, whatever, unheard of. So I was like, oh, well, that's cool. Can I get that back? And they're like, no, you can't. We don't offer it anymore. It's like, and I tried to explain to them, right? Because if I hadn't made that mistake, like if I had signed up for a different plan, not realizing what an absolute mythical, godlike plan I had, if I didn't know that and I made the mistake, dude, I'd be so upset, but like my fault. But in this case, I was explicitly lied to. The service representative, the AT&T representative, explicitly told me nothing would change with your plan. Because I asked about that. I was concerned because there's no way that I'm just getting like a faster plan and for cheaper, right? So I was like, are you sure it's the same? Like, is everything gonna work the same? Like, yeah, sure. It's just faster for less money. You might as well take it. And I was like, so I signed up for this with the being explicitly told that it was the same plan that I had, just slightly faster, and it turns out no, it's not. It's a different plan, and I lost my mythical godlike plan, and they refused to give it back because it's like obscene and no one should have that. And the end result is I no longer have the internet access that I've been enjoying for like 4 years now. So we're back to the Stone Age, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. Literally the only options are moving or that is the only option. There's no. I've been enjoying fantastic internet that was apparently just not supposed to exist, and I've been cheating the system. I didn't cheat the system. I technically just signed up for it, but I just the stars aligned somehow. I got like locked into this crazy deal just because I called at the exact right moment or something. I don't know what happened, but I don't have it anymore, and AT&T won't give it back. So what does that mean? What does that mean for us? Well, first off, the gaming channel's dead. I'm going to post this audio on both channels. So if you're watching this on the gaming channel's dead. I can't upload to it. The files are too big. I just can't do it. So gaming channel's dead for now until I get things figured out. As for the Magic the Gathering channel, arena videos are dead. We'll be playing arena. Can't upload those files, way too big. I probably might have to reduce the number of videos I upload per week just because I need to conserve data now, apparently, because I only have 30 gigabytes per month, and then I have dial-up internet, so that's cool. I might need to start rendering videos at 720p just to reduce the file size. I might need to compress videos harder, so they might be like the animations might get blurry and fuzzy and pixelated because I just can't upload at I can't upload large files anymore. That's just that's just how it works now for me. Great, thanks for that. I am looking at other satellite internet plans, but they're so bad. The only thing that comes close to being like what I have now, Viasat offers like a 300 gigabyte plan at 115 megabits per second, which is not great, and it is $200 a month. $200. My plan, which is the absolute highest tier plan that you can get from AT&T, is $80 a month, which is the same as gigabit internet. In the United States, gigabit internet is typically $70 to $100, depending on where you live and stuff, right? So I'm paying the same price that people pay for gigabit internet, but I only get 30 gigabytes of 115 megabits. So I'm getting like 10% of the speed at the same price. I only get 30 gigabytes of it, and then I get dial-up speed for the same price. So naturally, not gonna be paying that anymore. Gonna be not. I don't know if I'll be canceling AT&T. I kind of want to, but I'm not gonna be paying AT&T that much. If no, I was like before this, I was overpaying massively for internet, even when it worked like on a god tier level, right? When it was still working after my data limit, I still was like massively. I was paying $80 a month for like 50 megabits per second. Like that's like over the moon, crazy overpriced, and apparently that's like unimaginably good. And now that it's 128 kilobits per second, I'm not gonna be paying $80 for that per month, obviously. So I need to figure it out. Satellite internet's very expensive. To get the same or close to the same plan, or at least something that's somewhat workable, Viasat's top tier plan is close, but it's still it's $200. I can't pay for that. And $80 doesn't get you much. $80 basically gets you what I'm getting now. It's like 50 gigabytes per month, and then like it gets throttled afterwards. So it's like I'm just screwed. I can't upload. I have very little access to the internet, and that's life now for me, I guess. Expect very inconsistent and very few uploads. On the Magic the Gathering channel, I'll upload when I can occasionally, and the gaming channel is dead for now. So if you're watching this on the gaming channel, this is the final upload on this channel until I figure something out. I don't know. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Such is the price you pay for living in the middle of nowhere, I guess. So yeah, guys, just wanted to update you. That's what's going on. I will not be responding to comments because I can't load them. A fun story, I actually have a sponsorship deal sitting in my email, and I can't access it. I can't access it until my data resets. There's a company that makes like custom playmats and custom sleeves. They left me an email saying they wanted to give me a creator code, and I can't get to that, so apologies. But yeah, that's the state of things, guys. Apologies. It is what it is. Thanks for that. Thanks AT&T. Super glad that they literally told me 2 lies sold me a free line that cost $40. Don't know how you can say, yeah, here's a free line. Also, it's $40, but it's free. And also just tell me that I'm just gonna get faster internet, and then put me on a different plan that makes it impossible for me to upload. So that's cool. Thanks guys. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I have nothing else to say. I'll see you in the next one, but I don't know when that will be or how frequently it will be. So cool.